The news that shook the Korean entertainment world finally came on a quiet morning in Seoul. Two big names who have long been attached to the hearts of millions of fans around the world, Jungkook and Park Jimin of BTS, have been officially announced as the main characters in the new drama titled Between Duty and Heart. It was as if time stopped for a moment when the announcement came out. In a matter of minutes, the news occupies the top position of trending topics around the world. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, from Jakarta to New York, the names of the two echo again with the same force as when they first stepped on the stage of the music world. The drama, produced by Studio Dragon, one of South Korea's most prestigious production houses, is said to be an ambitious project designed 2 years ago. However, it wasn't until Jungkook and Jimin completed their military service that everything could truly begin. The title Between Duty and Heart is not only symbolic, but reflects the heart of the story. A deep dilemma between responsibility and human feelings that cannot always be controlled by logic. In the drama, Jungkook will play Kang Han-ul, a young officer at a military academy who is known for being disciplined, hard on himself, and stuck in a routine of life controlled by rules. On the other hand, Jimin plays Lee Jae-won, a young painter who lives in a colorful world but harbors a deep loneliness. These two characters meet in an unusual situation and incident in which the line between duty and heart is slowly blurring. Director Kim Da-hoon, previously known for emotional works such as Our Beloved Summer and My Liberation Notes, said the project would be one of his most personal. I always wanted to make a drama that talks about the human side hidden behind responsibility, he told a news conference held in Gangnam. And when I imagine who could play these two characters, for some reason, only Jungkook and Jimin come to my head. They are not only global idols, but also people with incredible emotional depth. The two stars attended the same event with nervous but confident smiles. Jimin wore a simple light ash suit, while Jungkook appeared in a plain black shirt and a new, shorter haircut. But the expressions of both showed a mixture of feelings: emotion, tension, and pride. As they stood side by side in front of the camera, the mood seemed to change. The glare of the lights and the click of the camera bear witness that two of the world's biggest music stars are now entering a new stage, the world of acting. According to reports from the production team, the chemistry between the two looks strong since the first reading of the script. Jungkook and Jimin have an emotional closeness that is rarely found between two actors who are acting together for the first time. They already understood each other's rhythm even before filming began, said one of the crew. In the initial filming process, some of the improvised scenes they did were said to be able to make the staff shed tears. The screenplay was written by renowned playwright Han Ji-yoon, known for such works as When the Night Falls. He claimed to write the characters Kang Han-ul and Lee Jae-won with inspiration from two real figures who have complementary discipline and empathy. When asked if it was Jungkook and Jimin, he simply smiled and said, "I won't deny it." The drama is scheduled to air in the first half of 2026 on Netflix and TVN simultaneously. Netflix has even signed a global distribution contract, which means the drama will be available in more than 190 countries. Many entertainment industry analysts predict Between Duty and Heart will be the most successful post-pregnancy project of any K-pop artist. What makes the project even more exciting is the news that the main theme song will be sung live by Jungkook and Jimin. The song, titled Promise of the Rain, was reportedly written by the two themselves during a break between filming. A source from Big Hit Music said that the song's lyrics were inspired by their personal journey, about keeping promises, loss, and the courage to open hearts after a long struggle with obligations that demand great sacrifices. This news caused a wave of incredible reactions. Armies from around the world flooded social media comments with messages of love and support. On Twitter, the hashtags #BetweenDuty and and #JINCHII-TV immediately broke global trends. Many fans wrote, "The two of them not only shared the stage, but are now sharing a story. It's like a new chapter of a journey we've been on for a long time." Entertainment critics also gave positive comments. Korean culture journalist Lee Hyun-soo wrote in his article that this move is a natural evolution for two artists who have long expressed their emotions through music. Great actors are not those who are only good at dialogue, but those who can make the audience feel something without saying a word. Jungkook and Jimin had that ability a long time ago. We could see it from their every stage. In one of the exclusive interviews held backstage, Jimin spoke calmly but meaningfully. "I've always been afraid of acting," she says with a small smile. "But when I read the script, I felt like Lee Ji-won's character was speaking directly to me. She is fragile but also brave, and I want to learn from him." Jungkook, who was sitting next to him, added in a low voice, "I don't know if I'm a good actor, but I know what it's like to assume responsibility and what it's like to lose something for being too faithful to duty. That's why I wanted to try." The simple statement immediately went viral on social media. Many fans felt Jungkook's words were deeply personal, as if reflecting his life's journey over the past few years, a time of stress, discipline, and searching for meaning after being on top of the world. During the filming process, which was done in various locations, including Busan, Jeju, and Tokyo, many interesting stories emerged. A staff member told me that despite the busy filming schedule, Jungkook often came to the set early just to read the script alone. "It's really serious. There is no difference between the Jungkook we know as a singer and Jungkook as an actor. His dedication is just as great." Meanwhile, Jimin is known to be very detailed in exploring the character. He even studied painting for a whole month to make his every move look natural on the screen. He used to say that every color on the canvas had an emotional meaning, says his acting coach. He didn't want to just pretend to be a painter. He wanted to really understand how an artist sees the world. The chemistry between the two on set was a major concern. Many of the crew said that the emotional scenes between them were so strong that the atmosphere on the set often turned into silence after the word "cut" was said. There was a moment where they just stared at each other without dialogue, and everyone on set knew it was one of the most beautiful scenes we've ever seen. The director said, in addition to behind-the-scenes stories, enthusiasm also came from the world of international cinema. Several Asian film festivals have expressed interest in showing the premiere episode of the drama in a special program. This is rare for a Korean drama that has not aired officially, signaling the high global industry interest in the work. Big Hit Music, the agency that houses Jungkook and Jimin, expressed their full support. In an official statement, they wrote, "We are very proud of Jungkook and Jimin's new artistic move. They are always looking for ways to express themselves, and this project is part of their journey to continue growing as artists." Not a few observers see this project as a symbol of BTS's new maturity as a group that is now developing in a multidimensional direction. They are not only singers, but also creators who break the boundaries between music, visual arts, and acting. Many considered that Between Duty and Heart would be a mirror of the inner reality of both, of how they learn to understand the meaning of loyalty, loss, and silent love. Ahead of the release of the first teaser, the atmosphere in the Korean entertainment world feels different. Many media outlets refer to this as a moment of return to sensitivity in Korean dramas, amid a wave of productions that tend to focus on popular formulas. This drama is said to take the audience on a deep emotional journey, not just an ordinary romantic story. One senior editor at the Korea Herald magazine wrote, "There's something about Jungkook and Jimin that makes any story feel alive. Perhaps because they never really acted, they just showed themselves in another form." At the end of the press conference, when asked what Between Duty and Heart means to them, Jimin replied quietly, "Sometimes we are too busy being what the world wants, to the point of forgetting to listen to what our hearts say." Jungkook stared at his group mates and added, "And when you finally listen, maybe it's not the end, but the beginning of something that has actually always been inside of you." Those words became the closing quote of the day. A simple sentence that imprinted in the hearts of fans, making them even more looking forward to what these two figures will present on the screen.